choose.
Me choose?
Yeah.
All right, Team Mountain.
All right.
All right, three?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Team Mountain!
Wow.
Most of the 100 Thieves Academy roster.
Yep.
This is a roster that I have to say is probably the biggest change for me is the mindset coming in, because the 100 Thieves LCS roster just feels like the morale really dropped off because of the disappointing season that they've had.
At the beginning of the season, I didn't expect to walk on the LCS stage at all. I didn't think that any substitution would be needed. If I were to be subbed in, someday would have to be subbed out.
Gigantic taunt, they're gonna go in. They will find the first blood, and it goes to the mid laner. He needed that gold. Now looking for the dive now in this big fight. Pops the Zonia's not gonna find one, will not get PoE. The taunt might just land, they find a single shutdown. Break moment with the champion's already dead, and the Varus picked up as well. 5v4, they cannot find the back line. 100 Thieves cannot get the kills. Thank God, finally finds one, it's a 4-on-4. Buy in time will win the game, as Darshan finds a triple. In their sights, Counterlogic getting improved to 7, and tomorrow we decide if CLG or Echo Fox will be the last team in playoffs.
Yeah, oh my god. It really felt like it was like a nurturing, and then it felt like my pupils were going out on the stage and trying their hardest and fighting their best against the LCS squad, and it was just great. Yeah, I loved it.
God wants to make his way into the fight here. Arrow trying to keep some distance, but it's ultimately going to be a...
Honestly, it was really surprising for me. A lot of people, including myself, had 100 Thieves being at least a top 3 team in LCS.
And the damage continues. It's 100 Thieves losing their...
It wasn't really that big of a surprise because like they have like nothing to lose at this point. So like, okay, just put the whole academy team in and see how they do.
I think the players that I have are players who react to loss with motivation, by wanting to be better, not with discouragement. And so because of that, I think that this experience is going to overall be a positive thing for them. I just am looking forward to seeing them play even more.
After that, it was okay until I was in the bathroom once and I noticed that.
On stage is different. Rough matchup?
Yeah. It was like Thursday, except more people, louder.
Draft.
Kind of the same.
Are you smurfing or what?
I mean, I think I have.
All right, guys, we have fan meet. So,
I was watching Say something wrong? No, it's not bad. Not bad. Hey, GG, dude.
Thank you.
Proud of
Thank
you.
you.
So off-season started technically last week. I have to do everything on my end to kind of fix the coaching mistakes or things I didn't see in time and get faster at that by the time next split hits. Because all my players are going to go grind solo queue and try to fix their like individual stuff, and I need to be able to fix all my individual stuff as well and start planning how the summer split's going to start. So this break is going to be a lot of thinking.
You say, give me that, give me that, give me that.
give me.
Kinda feel empty because I wanted to go more higher than last year, and I thought I tried hard, but end up is worst case. So I'm kinda upset. I mean, always losing feels very sucks, and I thought we could get better, but when you on stage, somehow we getting worse. There's a lot of problem, like we have some landing page problem, and we have some draft problem, and we have like decision problem, like hesitate a lot. So I cannot say only one thing, and we know what's our problem. When we lost like straight, we have something like wall in front of our eyes, so we need to break that wall. I mean, obviously we are last place in Asia, so we need something change.
I mean, just really disappointing, right? It felt like wasted time, felt like wasted energy, like wasted emotion. But in the end, I'm still like trying to get those emotions go through, because I'm still like day by day thinking, oh shit, like we're actually last place. We actually didn't make it to playoff. But in the end, I have to like accept it and kind of like learn from the mistake. When I first joined in, I thought I was a good fit because I think in and out of game I can kind of be the glue and the bridge between all the players or like everyone, so that like we get on the same page. I will always have confidence in myself, and my goal in the end is always try to show everything I have and like exceed like everyone else's prediction or like expectations. That's what I really want to achieve for the next time. But like if I go back to the beginning of the split, I still have stuff that I could have maybe done better. But I feel like I cannot comfortably say that if I go back, I'm 100% confident that I can fix the problem that we're having. So I feel like maybe a change can make that job easier or like easier to see and help it improve.
I definitely didn't expect the split to end this way. Obviously, this was pretty much the worst it could have gone, I guess, because we got 10th place, dead last, and I expected a lot more and a lot more wins and success for the team. For my personal performance, I definitely was not satisfied. I definitely did not play to the level that I was hoping for from the beginning of the split. But I just, in a lot of stage games, I just made a lot of random mistakes that I usually don't make. And even though I thought I worked like really hard this split, and obviously the results didn't show, but definitely for next split, I want to redeem myself and the team and work even harder than that, and hopefully bring like really good results that obviously the fans expected from the very beginning. Sorry to all the 100 Thieves fans for the really disappointing split. Obviously you guys expected a lot more, and obviously I didn't play the best I could. So I'd like to apologize for everything that happened in the split.
I think I have to keep my tension like on my performance as well. I want to go to Worlds so bad, so I have to keep think about like how can make us better, how can make us first team.
Someone just had to engage. For like this?
From place 10, that would be pretty hard. Also, I think it's not too hard that because whenever before the match on LCS, I thought at least we can win 50-50%. I think we have to play more correctly, like not to individual stops, like team play. I think we can settle that. We have to trust each other again as a teammates in game, also outside of game, I guess. And also we have to try hard. Yeah, more harder than before. Yes, but I think we've tried hard, but we can try with other ways, like more correctly, even in like feedbacks or like on match. Hello guys, I'm Educari of 100 Thieves. Nice to meet you again, and also I'm sorry about this split, but I promise that we'll change on next split. So it's too hard to say that can you guys believe us again, but
did I give up this split? No. If anyone gives up, I'm gonna be the first person to call them out. Even if it's just myself. But everybody tried as hard as they could. The effort was always there, just didn't work out, you know? Some teams lose, and that's just it. Can't win all the time. Yeah, we had a lot of lack of confidence in most of our games. I always felt like we were playing not to lose, and we weren't really playing, you know, to win. You know, not afraid of making mistakes. I think we were really focused on like not making mistakes, which is definitely a bad mentality to have. Like really when you're going out and trying to play your best and win games, those thoughts just prevent you from making the right play, being confident, executing properly. If you're always thinking about, oh God, you know, I'm gonna do my best not to lose, don't make a mistake, stuff like that. Is being a professional League of Legends player something I still want? That was the question? Yeah, of course. I really enjoy playing like competitively with a team of people. I think that's the most fun I could have. Just playing with a group of guys and then doing your best to execute, whether it be through strategy, just brute force, to just crush the enemy team. The split, you know, didn't really work out as much. You allow yourself to be able to lose to achieve something greater. So losses are gonna come this season. We lost a lot, but I still love what I do. I still really wanna win, but you know, if the team thinks they can win by replacing me, that's fine, right? I want my team to win, and if that is the solution, I mean, you just have to accept that fact, straight up. It sucks, for sure. I'll be sad, you know, because I think I can also win as well, but it's what is best for the team, and that should be at the forefront of like anything from an individual player perspective. So I think it's obvious that, you know, a change has to happen. Can't do the same thing twice. So definitely makes everybody anxious, but it's for the best interest of the team, and whatever happens, you just gotta accept it. You know, if it's you, I mean, that's what it is. If it's me, that's what it is. That's life. So I just, yeah, personally just think you just gotta deal with it and move on to the next. You know, do your best in whatever opportunity you're gonna be finding yourself in.
It's hard enough to breathe when we don't have smoke caught in the lungs, you see.
Yeah, so the theme of the split was to leave our mark on the spring season 2019. And I would say we accomplished that, but not the kind of mark we wanted. I guess a team is gonna know a lot more than the public how a team is working, for sure. So if a team is last place and they don't make roster changes, that means like behind the scenes, like things were going really well, or they had a lot of progress and didn't meet the mark, or they're something, right? Something that kept them to want to stay together. And I think that's a bit missing with this team, where there's not a confidence that like, wow, this team really worked and things just went bad on stage. It's like we weren't able to work properly behind the scenes, like backstage in scrims. Then on stage it didn't come out either. So we need to have a change to make that kind of work. Because giving it, you know, these 3 months and synergy not clicking yet in 3 months, I don't think another 3 months will be the cure to that. I think usually there should be at least 2 to 3 players really combining themselves in game. And I think if we had that, there'd be less questions about the roster change. Oh, I mean, going into summer, things have already started. Like, I don't think there's going to be a big break or anything for us. It's really going to be like slowly chipping away at our strategy for summer, starting last week pretty much. So I think we'll give the players as much rest as possible, because once we get into summer, we're going to have a nice 6-month stretch going into Worlds. So giving the players a big rest, but on the support staff side of things and the management side of things, it's going to be pretty much just chipping away at like what we want our summer to look like, and doing like all the work like prematurely. I guess technically the mark is left already and it's in ink. We can't really remove it or change it, but the biggest change is going to be if we can leave on a much higher mark. If we're able to win summer, no one's going to remember how spring was. So it's going to be a big reason to kind of perform in summer and make sure that's what we're remembered for.